Good morning everyone and welcome to a new vlog, and today's vlog is going to be living like an influencer for a day. When you see influencers on any social media, whether that be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anything, they all have very specific day in the life routines, and they're always just not real life, if you get what I mean. They're always like waking up at 5 a.m, going for a run, eating ridiculously clean stuff, and just it's all mental basically. I want to test it out and see if it's actually something that will improve my day to day or not. Obviously I'm not going to live like this every single day because I am a student who's 19 years old. I am not going to be living like an influencer, nor do I have influencer cash that I can spend on face masks that are about £50 each. Won't be doing that, but I'll try my best. First things first is I woke up incredibly early. I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, but looked outside my window, pitch black. I was like, what am I meant to do in this? I can't go anywhere because technically it's unsafe. So I waited till sunrise before I did anything. Sunrise, it's not sunny. But it's now about 7:45. It's still early. I was up at 5 o'clock. I didn't go back to bed. I got up, did my makeup, sort of tidied my bed. And my whole entire place is clean as well because I did a deep clean yesterday, so we are ready for this video. But I'm going to do a little bit of research and see what the first thing influencers usually do is. So I'll be back when I find that out. I've moved to my kitchen. So I've just done a little bit of research per se. And on all the TikToks that I've seen, every single influencer likes to go on a walk with a podcast. Mental. Don't know why you don't just listen to music, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna have a look at some podcasts I can listen to, and then I'm gonna get ready to go on a walk. Don't know where I'm gonna walk. There's not that many walks around me, but we're just gonna walk somewhere. But first let's find a podcast. I am lying if I say I haven't done this before. I used to go on a lot of walks back home, and that used to be like things that I'd like to do to get out of the house. But I didn't really listen to podcasts. So we're going to try listen to a podcast. I listened to one podcast, and that's Basement Yard. I love the Basement Yard. It's one of my favourite things ever, but that isn't very educational. It is just, yeah. So I found one which I think I would enjoy, and of course it's Emma Chamberlain. If you say that's not educational, you're wrong. I'm going to do I Feel Like My Life Is Boring and It Scares Me, which was the 15th of Jan, which was about half a month ago, but it's fine, we're going to catch up. But I'm going to go get ready to go for a walk and then pop my headphones on and we're going to listen to this. But I'm going to bring you guys with me on the walk as well, don't worry. Am I enjoying the walk? Yes. Has it all been beside a road? Also yes. It's not bad being beside a road, but I wish it was a more scenic route, but I love when I make eye contact with drivers. I like it. It's this time on a Sunday is when it's only like runners, which I quite like because it's like, okay, it's like a community. Even though I can't run. I wish I was a runner. There are people that I'm really envious on, is people that can run for like miles. My podcast is still going, by the way, which is why I feel like I'm on a speech jammer. But it's like the perfect podcast I could have chosen. Is this where I turn around? Be honest. I mean, I'm 20 minutes through the episode. We'll go back. Anyway, I'm confident, but I don't think... I know there's no one in there, but if there were someone to be anywhere near there, I'd get stressed. So we got go. Hi, so I am back from my walk. It was actually really nice. There were some really nice people on my walk. Like I had got a lot of mornings, which depending on where you are in England, you don't get that a lot. Anyway, yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it until I didn't. Until it was Helen Horror. So I'm being dramatic, obviously. What's new? So I started walking. This was about half an hour through. Started walking and all of a sudden my foot started to really hurt, but like on the back of my foot I went, oh dear, blister. I got a blister. Don't know why, because I wear them shoes all the time. I've done literally hours and hours of dance in them shoes and never got a blister. So tell me why today it just decided, you know what, let's test her. Then my headphones went boop-a-doo-doop-doop. They died. My headphones died, which is fine. I could listen to nature, so fine, so good. Never know. I'll never know how my podcast ends, but it's okay. I can listen to it at a later date. Then I look around and I'm like, I don't know where I am. I got lost because I have said it before. I don't really know many places where I live, but I decided to take a detour before my headphones died because I was like really confident. I was listening to my podcast. Yeah, my foot hurt and I was limping like some like Captain Hook, but it's fine. Now, I don't own vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and ergo rest of alphabet. And I also don't have money for let me this, let me that. Like, I don't own it, my bad. But I do have ginger shots from Sainsbury's. And then I also have multivitamins from Morrison's. And I think, frankly, they'll do. Also, they match. So, I've also got one of these ribbed glasses that everyone seems to have influentially. Cheers! I found some yogurt, so we're gonna have yogurt muesli. One fun fact about me is I don't have any like breakfast bowls or bowls that aren't pasta bowls, so we're gonna have it in this. Mine doesn't look aesthetically pleasing, but it tastes nice. So I'm stuck. I woke up early, been for a walk, got ready, had breakfast, had vitamins. Now what? Every single day in the life that I've watched has been like, oh, so now I'm gonna answer emails. Who are we emailing? Who are we emailing? I've got no one to email. What am I meant to do while you're emailing? What are you guys doing with your day? You wake up so early. What are you filling the day with? Because every single day in the life, I think I've watched probably over 50 now. Every single day in the life misses out a fat chunk of your day, and it's always this middle bit. What are you doing? I know you go to Pilates in the morning, you get a matcha, sorted, right, bang, wallop. But then what are we doing mid-between? What's then? So I guess we're going to have to make something up because I truly have tried to find something to do and I can't. So I've changed my jumper, that's about it. But I was thinking, what do influencers like to do? What do I always see videos of? Food! Let's make some food. So I'm going to make some tuna pasta bake. I'm about to put some pasta on boil. And then I'm also going to have some tuna pasta bake and salad on the side. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to go make some food and then we're going to have a little mukbang. Mukbang? I don't know. We're going to have a little conversation while I eat. And then, yeah, but I'm just going to go make my food and then I'll be back. Might show you a bit of what I'm making as well. Fortunately, I don't have my normal pasta, so I'm going to use fusilli, which is one of my least favourites. I just think if you're having something saucy, this is the right pasta for a pasta salad. Like if you're putting pasta in a salad, go for it. But if you're doing anything saucy, you either need a shell, which is, I can't remember the actual name for it, my bad. Penne, because then the sauce gets in it. Or my favourite, rigatoni. That's it. This, awful for sauce. But, girls gotta eat. Here she is in all her glory. You can't really see on camera, and I promise the amount of backlash I get for eating this meal, I don't understand. It is literally yummy pasta and yummy salad. Anyway, bon appetit. It's just gorgeous. I thought I'd take this moment to talk to you about my February goals because I feel like I go into every single month and I never actually know what I'm wanting out of that month or what I want to work on towards the next month, if you get what I mean. So yesterday I took my liberty and wrote everything down because I never write anything down. So I was like, new month, new me, because my first year of 2026, I did nothing to change. I just stayed the same. Anyway, I'm just going to sum them up because obviously it's very, very personal in a way, but I'm still going to try sum it up. And yeah, so the first prompt, I got all these prompts off Pinterest, to be honest. Hold my hands up, hold myself accountable. The first prompt was, what do I want to leave behind this month? So something I really wanted to focus on was my mental health. Now, I am very open about mental health and mental health issues. I think it is something that is glossed over a lot, and I think it's so important to make people aware that it's okay. to deal with mental health. So one thing I really want to focus on this month is truly improving my mental health. I've got to be honest, January has been a good month. It really has. I've properly felt like I finally sort of made my place here at uni and really sort of eased into everything, eased into the change, because it is a big change for me and I don't deal very well with change, but here we are. But I really want to focus on truly making it okay, because obviously I have my dips, I have my highs and lows, but I truly just want everything to be as high as possible. Promoting good mental health on the media is so important, and promoting the right mental health help and sharing people's stories is so important. So I just thought I'd put that in there. And yeah, so what I want to leave behind this month is negative mental health. I think a big part of mental health is how you perceive it and how you deal with it, and I really this month want to deal with it in a positive way instead of just riding the slumps and staying in a slump. So that's what I want to leave behind this month, is negative mental health. The next prompt was, what do I want to focus on more this month? It does kind of link to my last point, but I really want to focus on thinking positively and having a positive mindset, because I catch myself sometimes and I just think, Evie, you are so negative right now, sort yourself out. Because sometimes things get to me when they really shouldn't, and it's like, you've got to take that as a chance, not something to like back you down. So I really want to focus on having that optimistic mindset and just taking everything and having it in my stride and making sure that I'm not bringing others down with my negative attitude. So I'm going to have a positive attitude this month. What emotion do I want to feel most this month? I want to be more grateful for things. I feel like I have a lot of things in my life, a lot of people in my life that I am not grateful for enough, and I think I need to take a moment sometimes and actually appreciate everything that I have and everything that people support me with and all that shebang. So I really want to feel a lot more gratitude this month and be more grateful about the small things, and hopefully it'll all slow down my life a little bit, because I feel like I am a bit hectic sometimes. Yeah, they're my goods and bads of February, things that I want to achieve. And I thought I'd share it with you because I think a lot of people on the media are so like fake in what they want to be perceived as. And I think, why? If you're going to be on the media, be you on the media, not someone else. Anyway, I'm going to eat the rest of my food and then I'll see you afterwards when I have my self-care night, and I'll show you how an influencer would self-care, which I still don't really know how influencers self-care, but we'll find out. So to fully self-care and fully become the influencer of self-care, we have to get into our comfy pyjamas. So I thought, let's do a transition into pyjamas. There we go, I'm finally in my pyjamas. These are some crinkly pyjamas I found in like the back of my wardrobe, because I don't usually wear pyjamas to bed. I just chuck on like a t-shirt, sorted. So I have this sheet mask that someone kindly gifted me. This is the only mask, this is the only mask that I own, so it's going to be the only one that I do. But yeah, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the evening. That has been my attempt of almost living like an influencer for a day. Obviously it was a bit lackluster, it wasn't really planned out, so it has been a bit rough, but I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to go check out any other social medias, I can pop them up here, and I will see you guys for the next vlog, which will hopefully be either tomorrow or someday during the week, and it will be a uni vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for all the support, love you lots. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, bye.